Here we have a game named the Excavator. It is a exe file. When we open the game, it shows 4 options: play, museum options and quiet. If I go for the play option, we have 2 options, and in the options menu we have volume and sensitivity options and a back button. Now I am going the play button. There are 2 maps. One is imaginary map and another is option for the real time or real location maps. The first one I am choosing, it's an imaginary map. The map loads and the player appears. Here you can see there are some UIs there, like compass. It shows the direction of the missions or the elements where we have to go. Here we can see the graphics and the scenes and the elements present in the map. The missions can be found under the pause menu of the game. If we press the escape button, there is the pause menu, and under the mission section we can see the missions. The first mission is to make entrance and all the missions are now pending. So I am back and the game resumes. So there is an option for different kind of weapons. So I select the first one, which is used to break different things, and I break the stone and the mission 1 get completed. You can see the pending converted into completed. I resume the game again and I move forward. We can check other missions by going back and in the mission section. Now we can see some options for different weapon icons. If we scroll down or scroll up or click on this, we can change the weapon. I am selecting the metal detector. Whenever I go near any metallic object, the metal detector plays a sound and alert the player that there is something. So we can follow the sound. If we go nearer the object, the sound get frequent. So here is the object and we can found this. So mission 5 is completed. We can check the mission status and it's completed here. So whenever a player completes a mission, they also earns a coin or reward, which is shown in the right corner of the screen. Now we can check the other missions. So here is find and take a picture of Durga idol. So I can see there is a idol of Durga. So probably this is the mission we have to do. Now we can select the camera and take a picture of this idol and the mission to get completed. And also we earn 10 coins as the coin indicator turned 30 from 20 coins. So next mission we can see find Trishul, and there is a hint. Trishuls are usually made of metal. So we can see we have to use the metal detector, and whenever we go near a metallic object, the metal detector plays a sound to alert us the metallic object is near us, and the sound also get frequent whenever we come nearer. Like the real life, we can hear the sound and determine in which direction the metallic object can be present. So the metal detector indicates that under this mud there is something metallic. So I am digging the mud using the first weapon, and we can see there is the Trishula, and the mission also gets completed. can see the mission is completed. There is a lot of missions, and we can add other missions, other objects, other real life artifacts for the real life maps. We have already worked on the real life maps, which is based on the actual archaeological sites of India. We will see them later. Here there is another other objects we can see. I'm looking for an object which is associated with the last mission. As there was no hint in the mission section for the mission, we don't know the sculpture is made of what. So we have to find it manually. The metal detector beeps here, so we can dig here, or we have to brush off the sand. So I am selecting the brush and trying to brush off. We can see the sand get removed and we can see a sculpture, and also the mission get completed. Now player may do these missions at any time, at any place, according to his choice, and there is an load game and set game options by which the player can save his game, and later on whenever he wants to play, he can load the game again from the menu, and the missions will be as like before. The missions that he have completed previously will remain completed if he hit the load game button. I am going back to the main menu, and we can see a 3D museum, and there is one option we can add other museum also. In the left button corner we can see the description of the artifact, and there is also a see more button. If we hit the see more button, player or the student can see details of the artifact and learn about the artifact. So in the right of the screen there is an original image of that object. We can also drag and move the objects and see the 3D view and details of the object. If we click the see more button, again we can see the details of that object. There are a lot of 3D objects we have made that are real life and like the 3D replica of that actual object. Like this image, it is found somewhere in the archaeological site, and we put in our game like a 3D model, and the player can move and see the actual carvings and details of that. We go back to the select location option. We can see there is an Indian map and we can select different locations. Now we have added the Sirpur from Chhattisgarh for the demo purpose. If we hit the start button, it will take us to a virtual world which is exactly same as the real world. We have tried to match every corner of this artifact or monument, and we can see the real life picture right of the screen. Now I am running over the stairs and reaching the top. So we can see there are some artifacts or something like that, and there are different missions. We will know about them in details later. In this virtual map we have added a lot of detailed sculpture like this Buddha Murti, which is actually present in Sirpur or in Chhattisgarh, and we also see the real life picture and our virtual game. It is so similar, we have tried to match the similarity. The position of artifacts, the color, the details and everything, so that player can actually feel like they are exploring a archaeological site, even if they go the site in his life or after playing the game, they will feel like they have already explored the map. I am going towards another monument which is already present in Sirpur. This is called as Lakshman Temple. We have built the Lakshman Temple in the virtual world also. You can see the real life picture at the left and our 3D virtual model here. It is like the 3D replica of that temple. We can also add other locations, other map and other environment with other sculpture and 3D replica of other artifacts according to the requirement. The use cases of this game. It will help the students to learn about archaeology of India in an interesting manner. It will provide a virtual experience of archaeological works. Players can study the 3D replica of real artifacts. Players can virtually visit real archaeological sites of India where they may not visit physically. Players of any age and from any platform, Android and Windows, can play and learn about archaeology whenever they want. History will no longer be a boring subject for the student as the game gives a virtual reward. Players can gather information from the virtual museum and go through different websites.